to commit to a goal, maybe you're trying to manifest something good into your life, but are you willing to let something go or some things go for that manifestation or that commitment? Yeah, V. So, the camera, the battery went dead on dead V. So, here today I have three goddesses here with me. At the end of the day, they gonna win. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Nobodies. It's your boy, Rique. You know, we here today, talk about something more self-awareness type things today. And I kind of want to just talk about just being busy and to not be busy and to be focused and efficient in the things that you do. As well as I kind of want to just talk about the things that you do they have a purpose? And not a purpose for life and stuff like that, but a purpose for you. Like the things that you do day to day, does it benefit you? Does it benefit your soul? Does it make you happy? Like, does it give you a sense of living or like things like that? So, and this kind of just stemmed from me. I have a homeboy. He a bit younger than me, so in college and stuff like that. And I asked him, do you know what you want to do? Like, do you have like a career path? Do you have a passion for something that you really like to do or like, strive to do as a goal? And he was like, the only thing I really know is just, taking, helping my family out and just doing for my family and stuff like that. And it kind of just showed me like, dang, I know that as a person of me being the person I am, and I like to do all these different things as cooking and doing my herbal side of things, being out in nature. Like, it's so many different things that I like to do that I can have as a, career, hobbies, passions and stuff like that keep me going. And it's just, when he told me that, I was just like, dang, like, it's nothing that you really want to do, like nothing at all that you just have a passion for or something that you just enjoy doing all the time and stuff. And he just like, really, I don't really seen it. Like, he literally sat there for a minute and just thought, and he was just like, nah, like, it's nothing that I really know. Like, he was like, he did band and stuff, but it was more like something that I feel he kind of said his family kind of had him do, because it's something that he really didn't care for, but he kind of enjoyed it. But it was nothing that he kind of said just, hey, I want to do this. So I was like, dang, have you took time out to just see what you want to do? And that comes into the question that I wanted to ask you all, like, do you ever sit with yourself and just see that what you're doing day to day, does it benefit you? Like, do you really just sit there and reflect on, I mean, you could say daily, but just, have you ever sat there just times and just reflected on your life and just said, the things that I'm doing today, the things that I've been doing in my life, I've been happy, I've been grateful, I've been wanting to get to this place. I'm putting myself in the right path to get to where I want to be. Like, are you doing those things? And if so, or if not, what are you doing to change it? And that's another thing, just getting you to think about stuff like that, get into your mind and just feel like, hey, I've been doing these different things in life. How do I feel about all these things I've did? Like, has it, because with me, like, I know what I've been doing, like, to get to the urban side, I was doing this up subconsciously. So I, was always a country boy, green thumb, like to be outside. My great grandma, she had land, so she had like okra and different stuff like that. And I really wasn't into that stuff when I was younger, but just to see how I went to school for animal science, agriculture, and got that whole feel of, like that farm side of stuff, but having a little bit of that background, just, not really putting myself into it as much. And then coming out and wanting to be an herbalist and doing all these different things and just incorporating it into my life and just seeing how that passion to want to help people and heal people and show them that these herbs and different things that I have to offer can benefit them. Just cooking certain foods, cooking healthy foods, and adding these different herbs, because we use a lot of herbal foods and stuff like that for our body. And just seeing, how I have that passion to do things like that, it shows me like I want to see what other people's passions are. I want to see what they have to offer for themselves and what they enjoy doing and what they strive to be when they get to their higher level of consciousness and stuff. So that's something I really want y'all to kind of think about. And with that, I wanted to take time out today to note some things, just to kind of give you a general thought of what can cause you to have a perception of when you have to. I'm trying to find a good way to say it. So trying to be in a focused standpoint of, well, I'm trying to be focused and do what I need to do to be where I want to be in life, and let me try to be efficient in that. And it kind of comes into when you think about that, some things you have to cut out, and everything not going, go with you when you're trying to get to where you're trying to get to, and just trying to be focused and trying to be efficient. The main two things for today, the key two things, focus and efficient. And everything that you do is going to kind of get you to where you need to be. I ain't trying to say everything. Like, I'm trying to kind of get laid back on this more real quick, because I know I'm getting real talky and real proper with it. But nah, listen, I'm telling you, like, it's some things that you really have to look at and be like, I want to get to these places, but it's a lot of things holding you back. And we, as certain people, see those things, but we don't really do nothing about it because we're so, getting back into that word, like, just conditioned. Not only want to say condition, it's just you've been in something so long, or you've been doing something for so long, you don't really know nothing else. Some people do. Some people kind of break out of that, but some people just comfortable in being in that situation to where that's all they kind of know and they don't want to change it. So just looking at different things, and when I say like crossing things out in your life to get you to that point, you will have to really like break off on people, like including your family, like just really trying to take that time to think about your mental and your emotional standpoint of what is going on with you to get you there. And is the people, is your environment, is your family, are they helping you or are they pushing you down? And that's a lot, because your environment plays a big part on this. Your environment really does, especially the people that you be around as your friends. And then you got to think about the family. Some family are not like I'm grateful. I can say I'm grateful to have the family I have, but some people don't have that luxury. I know some people who have family who do them dirty, family who don't want to see them be great and only want for them. I see families and parents who want their child to be them, and they have these kids just so that they could live through their kids' shoes. And that kind of comes into when a person, like, are you doing what you want to do for yourself, and everything that you've been doing, is it something that's benefiting you? Is it something that gives you a purpose for yourself? And a lot of times these parents and these family members kind of take that from them to where they don't want to really do that because they're so into their family and that love and stuff like that. But we have to understand that we come in this world by ourselves. We gonna leave this motherfucker by ourselves. Ain't nothing else gonna hinder us. So you have to do what you really want to do and what make you happy, because you trying to make somebody else happy is not gonna make you happy. And what is it causing for your purpose? Like, you have your own purpose, your own destiny to what you want to do in your own reality. So this kind of, that kind of thing I want you to think about. Like, think about what you're doing. Think about the family member. Think about the friends that you hang around. Think about your environment, the stuff that you listen to, the thing that you kind of watch, like your time management as well. Do you take time out the day to work on your tasks, work on your skills to get yourself to where you want to be? And that's when you need to kind of think about, okay, let me get focused. Let me get right. Let me get focused. Let me be efficient in this stuff if I want to get to my next level. Just like me with this podcast and stuff, like, I have to get focused. I have to get efficient. I can't be slacking around doing things that I know that's not going to benefit me to get me to my higher level of state of where I want to be, as well as in consciousness mindset. So I kind of want to just share that as I go through it as well, and just show, like, I have some people who I've been around who don't benefit me, who don't get me to where I need to be, and I have to cut them off. And sometimes it be hard. You've been had friends for a long time and stuff like that, and you have to kind of just let that go. Family members, I don't really have family members I could say, I'm grateful to say that I don't have no kind of family drama at all to hinder me from where I want to be. All my family usually uplift me and kind of guide me and are there for me for whatever I got going on. So I'm kind of really grateful for that. But, for the people who don't have that, I just want you to kind of think about, like, do I want to see myself do better? Or do I want to still be in this situation? And if you don't, and if you see that some people in your family are kind of like knocking you back from getting to where you need to be, this is the sign to tell you, like, don't be scared to, move away from them, kind of distance yourself from them, block them out. I know some people can't just up and leave and get out the situation. So, just do what you can to do what you need to do to get yourself to a place, but set boundaries. If you can, set certain boundaries with family members and friends to show, like, I got something going for myself. I still mess with you. I can set some time out for you, like once every few days, once a week, or maybe once every 2-3 weeks or something like that. Just if they're not contributing to what you got going on, sometimes you gotta like knock it out in the bud, because it's like, hey, am I gonna get there? Am I gonna see this progress? I'm doing all these things I'm trying to do, but I'm not getting to where I need to be. Especially when it comes to just people who trying to lose weight, stuff like that. Like, I feel like a lot of people are always trying to stay toned, stay fit, and this really a big thing with trying to be fit with some people. I know with myself sometimes, and dealing with trying to go to the gym or trying to do this, trying to eat this certain food or eating this, knowing that I have this goal that I'm trying to get to, and I'm telling myself, stay focused, stay efficient, stay right. Like, keep on this, keep going. Like, you gonna get somewhere and you gonna see what you're getting to, but you have to keep pushing to get there. And the fact that I have nothing holding me back to get it, so it's just like I have to take that initiative sometimes. And I do sit with myself and be like, just do it, just get up, just do it, just do what you need to do, or like just find an alternative, like find something better. Take your time out today to do something that's going to benefit you and your health. Just giving that example again of, what you're going to do to get you to where you need to be. So just kind of making you think about whatever thing you got going on, wherever you're trying to get to, even if you don't have even a purpose. I feel like when you feel like you don't have a purpose, that's really when you need to kind of take time and tap into yourself and just sit with yourself and just be and find out, like, what do I really like? Like, what things make me happy? What things make me feel good? What things give me a reason to kind of want to wake up? Or just, what do I see myself wanting to do? Even if you don't see yourself doing something, what's something that you just know you have a talent for? Something that just come natural to you. That might be your calling. You might not want to do it, but it might be your calling. So just thinking about that and kind of really just trying to get into the whole side of everything. Really just sit with yourself and just find out your purpose. And when you do, be focused, be efficient, and make sure that you're doing everything you can do to get to where you want to get to. That's really my main message, to be honest. I know I rambled on, but just to kind of get down to the nitty-gritty, this is not going to be a long podcast. I still got the herbs I got to get y'all to add to the focus thing, but just really trying to set your goal to your reality, trying to manifest your greatness, trying to be the best person you can be, and looking at these blockages that you have, because especially being in Atlanta, it's a lot of blockages, and it's a lot of things that you try to have for time management. And being in the city, time is so fast, like everything's so fast paced. So just trying to take that time out, do what you can do. People are always trying to say that they do whatever they can at the time. They can't do this, can't do that. You can really do it. You can. Like, you stop saying you can't. Can't is not a word. It's not in your vocabulary. Take that out of your vocabulary. You really can do it. And don't take big steps if you can't. Like, do small things. The little things count. The little things count. Don't never feel like just because you're not doing something in a bigger standpoint or a bigger variety, you're not going to get to where you need to be. You just taking that little step going to get you there. And just seeing that and just knowing that you're doing it is going to make you feel good. Just sitting around not going to get you nowhere. So just try not to be busy, but be focused. And whatever you're doing, try to be efficient with it. And I want to kind of get people today to look at the herbs that I have going on. And it's just a few herbs that just help with mental clarity, just help with focusing and having that memory capacity to kind of keep you going, keep you steady. I know we can get sidetracked with a lot of things that we do. I know especially with me playing video games is kind of a thing that kind of gets me from getting things done what I need to get done. So I really have to tell myself, like, let's get focused, let's get right, let's get efficient, let's do what we need to do, get it over with. And it's a lot of things that I do like to do, but I try to do so much that it's so hard to kind of put things in. So I try to tell myself, let's take this time out. Take this time out of the day. And I've been telling, if I can do it, I know y'all can do it. So I'm like taking this time out and just trying to put it into what I need to, especially food. Food is the main thing. Putting the food in my body. This one of the things that kind of get me from not being focused. It's usually not my friend, my family, nothing like that. My environment can be an issue, but it's really the food I put in my body. I know I kind of talk to y'all about that shit a lot, but I just know where I was and where I'm heading to, and the things I've seen with my experiment of being vegan and being plant-based and just going to chicken and stuff again. And even though people say, oh, you need protein, and it's all different kind of proteins, and I just know with my mindset and stuff like that, everything comes out clear and better when I just eat better. So I already know on this standpoint, but I'm gonna get y'all into these herbs today and kind of just stop rambling. Yeah. But so for focus, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 herbs with me. It's a few more, but I'm just give y'all these few 5 if y'all can find them, just to try it out. These are one is a fungus. Another one is a resin, but we'll get to that. But I got sage. So sage is a good herb to have for just trying to be focused, trying to stay focused, trying to stay on task, doing what you need to do, trying to get into, reading or anything like that, and you want to kind of just stay honed in on what you got going on. Sage is a great herb to have on deck to make a tea out of, to make a tincture out of, something you could just try to sip on throughout the day, keep you going. And these herbs and different fungi and resins that I'm giving you right now, you can add them with other different things too. It don't have to be by itself. It's just I'm giving you them separately. Another one I got right here is sage. Let me kind of like show y'all. I got Go-To Cola. I picked this by myself. So Wildcrafted tincture. It's sitting right now. It will be done. I made it on 9/15/24, so it's really done. But I just like my tinctures to sit for a little longer. The longer, the better for me. But this is Go-To Cola. Extracted with alcohol. I'm probably gonna do a double extraction with most of all my tinctures that I made this few months. But this is a great herb for memory and focus, being focused. So just look into these herbs, see if these herbs will benefit you and help you on your path that you got going on to where you're trying to get to. Hopefully this message kind of got to you and kind of got you to thinking and made you kind of want to look at yourself and change some things and all like that. But I'm going to bring y'all the next one, and this one is lion's mane. So this is not a herb. This is a fungi. I grew this myself. Some I got wildcrafted, went out foraging for it, and I dried it out, made it to a tincture. I'm letting it sit, then I'm going to do a double extraction and stuff like that. But this is a great herb as well, a great fungi as well, to use for memory and cognitive functions. And I have a resin, which is ginseng, and this is red ginseng. It was in the root form, but I have a grain grinder, so I grinded it up and added it to alcohol, and I just shake it up every other day, and stuff like that. But this is another good herb that's good for the brain and focus function. And the herb that I kind of brought to y'all on a few podcasts ago. Astragalus, yes. Baby came back. Baby came back. Hey, inside thoughts, y'all. Inside thoughts. But yeah, this is another good herb to have just to get your mind focused, stay on task, keep yourself going. If you know you get off task and do other things that you're supposed to be doing, these some herbs to kind of keep you grounded, keep you going. It's some other good herbs like skullcap, which I gotta grow some more of. What's another good one? It's holy basil. So Tutsi basil is the calm, but also to keep you focused, keep you on task and stuff like that. I do have a holy basil tincture, and I got some dried leaves as well. But yeah. Other than that, y'all, I'm going to let y'all go. This is something just small, simple, nothing too much. I'll have some more good, longer videos and stuff like that. But this was just something for kind of I was just in my thought thinking about it, just seeing, ways I could look into what causes me to not be focused and efficient, and what causes me not to have a purpose. Well, not have a purpose, but what causes me to not be in my purpose and what I have going on, and what kind of distracts me from being in my purpose. So I kind of just wanted to talk to y'all about that, kind of give y'all some questions, kind of make y'all think, give y'all little examples of what y'all can look at to see what's changing, or what you could, go ahead, you got what you all could change to have a better lifestyle, and especially with manifestation. I didn't really talk too much about that, but I'll kind of bring that in on another time. Just being efficient and trying to aim for your goal and manifesting and stuff like that, and knowing that your manifestations won't really come to fruition if you don't move on the manifestation that you're trying to get into. Like, you have to make shit shake just to see the greatness come in the long run. But we gonna talk some more. And on that note, I'm going to let y'all go. Appreciate y'all for staying tuned. Hopefully y'all stayed through for the whole video. Hopefully this connected with some of you all. And if you did, great. Stay tuned for the next few videos that I have. I'll have some guests on and stuff like that. So it won't just be me rambling on. It'll be a few of us rambling on. Well, other than that, yeah, appreciate y'all. Talk to y'all later. Love.